So, Fish Club auction. Let's talk about them, shall we? Alright, fishy folks, hope everyone is having a fantastic Fry Friday. That's right, a fantastic Fry Friday. I want to talk about Fish Club auctions. The auction season is upon us here in the Northeast. It seems like there's an auction almost every week. In fact, this weekend I think there's two within about an hour and a half of my house. That happens. The first one that I found was something called the Keystone Clash, which is a big show and competition. I don't know much about the competition. I know they had, you know, a certain amount of 20-gallon tanks, a certain amount of 10-gallon tanks. If you needed something bigger, you had to make arrangements, I think, to show your fish and win ginormous, fabulous prizes. I'm not really into showing fish. I'm not really even into looking at fish that are being shown. I'm sort of just into making money. Sorry. Don't get me wrong, I really enjoy the fish room. I enjoy building things myself. I enjoy designing things myself, and you know, I really enjoy seeing babies because they're dollar signs to me. Cha-ching. So, long story short, I am going to, there's a bunch of speakers and shows on, I think, Friday night and Saturday, all day Saturday. There's a banquet. It's not my scene. So I'm going Sunday morning just for the auction to this particular show. It's in Lancaster, PA, which is roughly an hour, 45 minutes from my house. I am going to be picking up a friend. She is the treasurer, maybe, for the South Jersey Guppy Group. She goes to all the local clubs, and she's really big into guppies and stuff like that. So she's kind of on the way, so I asked her if she wanted, you know, to carpool. So basically I'm just going to pick her up in the morning, we'll hang out at the show all day, and then come on home. I'm telling you right now, I am not planning on buying anything, but if I was a betting man, because I'm going to have like 2 empty tanks, I probably will come home with something. So I just want to talk about Fish Club auctions in general. How do they work? What's their purpose? What's the benefit? Well, they work by probably a lot of volunteers putting in a lot of work and a lot of time to organize it, get the venue, do all the auctioning, you know, set things up, make arrangements. It's probably a lot of work. And so, how does it work? Well, basically you bring fish to auction, and some of them have a 60-40 split. You get 60, the club gets 40. This particular auction I'm going to, which is a little bit more attractive, is a 70-30 split after the club gets $1 flat per bag. So I think I have about 24 items that I've registered, 24 bags. And, you know, a bag could be a pair or a trio or 6 or whatever you have in the bag. So for me, they're going to make at least $24 and plus 30% on top of that. I like 70-30 better than 60-40, but there are other groups that all you do is pay $1 a bag and you get everything else. I really like that. And of course I can't think of the name of the club. I can't think of the club, but last year that's where I did well. It was a very long day because they said if you stay to the end, we'll pay you in cash, and I wanted cash. So I got there at about 10, and I probably left there at about 8, maybe. But I forget where that was. But I'm sure I'll talk about it again later. So, why should you go to local fish club auctions? Oh. A lot of people ask me, where do you get Java moss? Where do you get guppy grass? Where did you get all those guppies? A lot of stuff I get at local fish club auctions. It's other hobbyists selling their stuff. In addition, it supports the local fish clubs. That's what really I was going at. It's probably, and I don't know this for sure, but it's probably their #1 source of revenue for the club, right? So, you know, if the club has guest speakers every month, you know, they may require hotel accommodations, or they may require material to be printed, or some of those speakers probably get paid. So in addition to your yearly dues or monthly dues, whatever you pay for the fish club, these things also help support the fish club in general. So I go and I donate. That's another thing. You can donate. Every fish club auction I go to, I donate at least one bag. 100% of the profits go to the club. Now, I'm going to be blatantly honest. I'm not going to donate koi angels where I'll probably get $10 a fish or something. I'll donate a bag of fancy guppies that might only get 10 or 12 bucks for the whole bag. But, you know, it's truth, right? That's just how it is for me. So I think I said I have 24 bags I have to bag up. And truth be told, all the other auctions, you know, they're always on Sunday. I would wake up butt crack early on Sunday. I would bag up my fish and drive to the venue, you know, as soon as they open, which is usually like 9 a.m. Usually registration's at 9. You can register all your stuff. Registration closes at, say, 11:30 or 11:59 in some cases, and the auction starts at 12. You know, you register your stuff online first, and then you get a bigger split, I think, and then if you register there, it might be 50-50 or something like that. And that's just so they can prepare ahead of time and know what's coming, and that makes a lot of sense. But I think after shipping fish now for about 6 months and seeing the fish survive in a bag if done properly for 3 days, no problem. I will be bagging most of my fish probably Saturday night. So I'm not up at butt crack early, butt crack o'clock, and bring all the fish. We want to see some of the fish I'm auctioning off. Let's check them out, okay? Stand by. Alright, fishy folks. This is the angelfish grow out tank. I have some really nice kois that I got at a fish club auction. Actually, my first fish club auction, and that not so full coverage koi angel. I'll be auctioning that one right there, and maybe that marble in the back. I'm not sure. I just realized, not just, but a couple days ago I realized I have that marble and I have the 2 females that I'm going to be auctioning off in the back. So I may auction off that marble as well. That's one that I bred myself. The only one that's left, actually. I've sold all the rest. We auction a pair of these, a pair of these. I think the donation this year is 10 fancy guppies, so I'll grab 5 males and 5 females, I think, to donate. But pretty much everything in my fish room that's producing well right now, and I have extra of, like, I have babies of these purple American Deltas I got from Hypnotic Aquatics, but that's it. So those won't be auctioned. These steel nebulas won't be auctioned. I have a pretty long waiting list for these guys, and the colony's still building out. These red blondes I'll be auctioning off. I'll probably take the best looking male and a very plump female for that. I don't have any adult, actually I do have adult females now, but I won't be auctioning any of these off, I don't think, unless something changes. I want to build the colony out. Obviously none of these, but we got the neon swords that I'll be auctioning off. I think I have a trio of these black, half blacks, a pair of these Japanese blues. Now see, here's my problem, right? I would want to keep that, my favorite one right there with the yellow dorsal, but that's the best looking one. So what do? Do I save that for breeding, or do I try to auction it and make more money? So decisions. The blue diamonds I'll be auctioning off. I did have an order for 4 pair of these, although whoever you are who ordered them, make sure you pay for them before the auction, or else there might not be any left for you. No, that's not true. I have plenty. All the cobras I'll be donating. The red tuxes I'll be I'll be auctioning. A pair of these black layer tail mollies, and I'm probably going to take that really nice black one. Full black, not one of those, you know, grayish ones, right? And probably the biggest female I can find as well. You know, these mollies are funny. To me, it's just a black layer tail molly. There's really nothing special about them. But apparently that layer tail style with the dorsal is rare. At least that's what happened at the last fish club auction I went to. I think the pair went for $26 or $27. And I'm like, those are just mollies. What the heck? But, yeah. This is a new project we're working on. It's a female koi swordtail and a high fin layer tail male swordtail. We'll see what happens. I think I'm going to be donating a pair. Not donating. I keep saying donating. I will be auctioning a pair of these guys from my first, like that. I think it's from my first batch. So these are pretty cool. I gotta find a male and a female. Platies are not hard to sex, but I do have to find a pair. These two, they have seemed to rebounded well and from the meds and seem to be healthy again. So I'm gonna make a final decision on these guys. I won't bag until Sunday morning. But if they look okay and everybody's acting well, I will be auctioning these up because I think they're healed. What else? I think I got 6 of these high fin swords I'll be auctioning. Pond guppies. It's funny, do I call them pond guppies? I think I will call them pond guppies because I think that's a little unusual. You know me and my names. Names? It's weird. Names definitely sell stuff. What do we call these? If you are a guppy aficionado, what is the proper name for these? I thought they were German half blacks, but the tail makes them something special, so I don't know. Everything on this rack actually, except for the red Moscows because they're still too small, will be auctioned off, as well as the koi, some koi swordtails. So we'll see. I will probably take some footage of the event so you guys can see, because to me it's exciting. I hope it's exciting to you. I've considered actually live streaming from there just to see, but I don't know if I'll be able to and be able to talk and stuff. That might be kind of weird, so we'll see. That's it for my fantastic Friday auction spectacular. I keep making up titles like auction spectacular and filter maintenance spectacular. I don't know. I don't even remember what I said, but anyway, I got some new stickers for the fish fam collection. We got, we'll start with Sergeant Tank. That sticker is pretty badass if you ask me, but this one, Down the Wormhole, I love the beta with the finnage. It's fantastic. I'm gonna have to say that's my favorite so far. Check out Down the Wormhole. I'll put a link to her channel there. I think it might be there. I don't remember. It's backwards on the phone. I think it might be. Well, it might be there, but it could be there. But it'll be somewhere in this general area. All right, fishy folks. Have a great weekend. I'll see you on Sunday Fun Day. And you know, if you have any questions, certainly email me. If you want to buy one of my super duper fantastic shirts, link in the description below. And we got the Patreon down there too if you want to help me get a new camera. So hope that didn't sound as uncomfortable as it felt saying, but yeah, have a great day.